We have limited willpower. So I don't want to spend my willpower on convincing myself not to eat bad food and not to consume rubbish content online. What's up, guys? I hope you're well. Recently, a friend caught me doing something that I do every single day, and I thought I'd bring it to you guys because it made me laugh and it made me realize that we haven't spoke about this on this channel yet. What they caught me doing was deleting Instagram and Facebook, the two applications, from my phone. And of course, they asked me, well, why are you deleting your Instagram? I said, I'm not deleting my Instagram, I just remove the apps from my phone at the start and at the end of each day. And they were like, well, why would you bother doing that? And I laughed and I said, quite honestly, I have zero self-control when it comes to these apps. And although I said it jokingly, it's the complete truth. It's the exact answer for why I do not keep these applications on my phone. Understand that these applications are designed in a way to keep you checking them and using them. They are intentionally, these designers of these apps have been brought in because of their ability to create things that you just want to keep consuming and looking at. And we all know that spending large amounts of time on social media is not productive, it's not very useful, we don't get a lot from it. So it's important that we put barriers to entry in the way to avoid us over-consuming and overusing them. Now, I've put the screen limiter on my phone, the screen time, where it tells you, but that's very easy to bypass. You just click a button and it lets you back into the app. I've set personal, strict deadlines about I'll only use it here and I'll only use it there. But the ease of access of being able to just click on a button and the app is open and fully functioning, it makes it very difficult on a daily basis to resist using it. It's autopilot. We've all done it. We've picked up our phone. You've gone scroll, open, and you're in there. And you might even catch yourself and go, why am I doing this? I don't need to look at Instagram. But you're there. You're scrolling. It's too late. I found for me personally, the most effective way to truly limit the amount of time I spend on social media is to download it in the morning, look at what I want to look, post what I want to post, and then delete it. And then I will come back to it in the evening. I will download it in the evening for an hour, look through, respond to anything that I've posted, reply to DMs, etc. And then I delete it again before I go to bed. And the first thing to understand is just how easy it is now to delete and retrieve these apps. It's not locally stored data. Everything is online. So when I delete that app, I'm not truly deleting anything, other than creating a bigger barrier to entry for me opening it and me closing it. But with modern day broadband and our modern day phones, it takes me less than a minute to re-download that app. And I'm basically still logged in. It remembers my information. It says, is this you? I click yes. I often don't even really need to re-enter a password at this stage if I'm doing it on the same device. But when I go through my day and that uncontrollable urge comes to go through and I go scroll, oh, it's not there to click, it pattern interrupts me. And instead of me then going App Store, typing in Instagram, downloading, waiting, opening, I just go do something else with my time. It bypasses that need for me to check it. Now, it might seem inconvenient and it might seem extreme, but it's the very inconvenience of it that makes me less likely to do it because it's actually not a favorable task. You see, I'd much rather make things more convenient for me that are more useful. For example, I'm trying to read an awful lot more, so I've got books everywhere. I've got a book in my bathroom, I keep a book by my bed, I've got books on my desk, I've got books over there. There are books all over my house, so it's very easy for me to quickly pick one up and start reading, as opposed to sitting on my phone or turning on the TV or scrolling through the internet. Another example of this is I don't keep any of my favorite foods in my house. There are no crisps, there are no biscuits in my house. We don't buy them when we go food shopping. They don't live here. The reason is, if they lived here, I have absolutely no self-control and I would eat all of them. I wouldn't have 2 biscuits with a cup of tea. I would eat the whole packet. I wouldn't have a little bowl of crisps while I watch my favorite TV show. I would eat the whole packet whilst binging the whole TV show. I just don't do it because I don't have the self-control. Now, this doesn't mean that I can't go to a coffee shop and order a giant cookie to eat with my coffee. I have 1 cookie, I have 1 coffee, I'm done, I get on with my day. It doesn't mean that I can't go to the cinema and get some popcorn or get a packet of crisps and enjoy it. I do these things. But in my household, where I spend the majority of my time, I don't keep these things around because I know in myself that I don't have the self-control. Now, some people might laugh at that and some people might say, well, you should develop it. This is far easier for me. And it's just me being very honest with myself. The other thing we need to understand is that our ability to make these decisions during the day is limited. We have limited willpower. So I don't want to spend my willpower on convincing myself not to eat bad food and not to consume rubbish content online. I want to use my willpower to help me get more creative work done, to help me spend more time with the people I love and doing the things that I care about. So by eliminating these decisions from my life, I save some of my willpower reserve for the other decisions that I like to make throughout the day. Like going to the gym, that requires a level of willpower that if it's been sapped because I've spent hours on my phone whilst eating a pack of biscuits, my motivation to go to the gym is lower, but my need to go to the gym is actually increased because I've been stagnant and I've been eating food that is high calorie and low in nutritional value. So take a look at a lot of the things that you might have in your life that you could create more friction between. That would mean that you could remove friction from other areas of your life that might be more conducive to a productive and happy lifestyle. And again, I'm not trying to tell you that you can't eat the foods you enjoy or you can't enjoy social media. I just think that these things are designed in a way where it makes it very difficult to have a healthy and balanced relationship with them. I don't think accessing Instagram all day is healthy. I'll just say that. If you disagree with me, that's fine. For me personally, I don't think that that's a healthy relationship to have with an application like that. I don't think that constantly grazing on high sugar snacks is a good way to live your life. But if you feel that way, that's fine. But I personally create barriers to ensure that I don't do that because I know if I didn't put those barriers in place, that it would happen anyway. So I hope that helps some of you that are struggling to either not do something or trying to do something more often. Look at where the friction is. Put more barriers in front of stuff that you want to do less of and try to remove as many barriers as possible from the things that you want to do more of. And as always, take care of yourself.